Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, Mr. Jon Leibowitz, is that his name? Jon Stewart Leibowitz, that's his name. His last name, because he's, I think, Jonathan Stewart Leibowitz. So Mr. Leibowitz was activated and allowed to come back to his previous garbage, which is, I'm not saying this is Jon Stewart, but in psychology or in how should I put it, in criminology, usually the criminals return to the crime scene to sniff around, or they act. So some people come back to where the same. Jon Stewart comes back to his show, a daily show, and I made a video on that right here on the 13th of February 2024. And in this video I said that he's gonna give himself, supposedly he came over there because he wants to spread information and knowledge and all that. I think he was activated. He activated himself in order to give the American people the narrative. And I said, well, he's going to give himself about 5. He didn't go over there to Daily Show because he was good at Apple. His, what was his program over there? I can't remember. Apple TV, but I can't remember what, something with Jon Stewart. His rating was like that. So anyway, he got this way where he's got his buddies. He's got him over there as well too, but. So I said, Mr. Jon Stewart would give himself about 5 shows before he really shows who he really is, like attack. The first show that he had attacked equally Donald Trump and Biden. I said, well, this is just to make you guys think, yeah, he's still that guy who's an objective guy, and he's just telling the truth here. And that's not what he is. He's got an agenda, and the agenda showed today. The second show that he had in his daily show showed his agenda. He attacked Carson just like that. So I was a little bit too naive thinking that he's going to wait, but they are like that. If you know what I mean, they are like that. They're sneaky. But I thought he's going to just try for about 5 shows to show you that he's that guy, so you can draw your attention and say, hey, Leibowitz telling us the truth, let's watch Leibowitz. And then after 5, he's going to hijack your brain like other Leibowitzes and so on. I have a few examples on YouTube. If you watch me for long enough, you know who I'm referring to, at least one. So anyway, he didn't wait 5 shows, man. The second show, he was right on it. Well, that tells me that these guys are panicking. They have to act fast. Otherwise, we might hear the other side of the story or the side of the coin. So let's look at this beautiful article. I have actually 2 articles where he's attacking Tucker Carlson. I'm going to start with the fantastic media outlet or HuffPost. And I'm quoting, John, you are such a dick. Jon Stewart tells Tucker Carlson how he really truly feels. So this is it. Okay. Oh, well, okay. Yes, he's right. But it was too fast. Jonathan is too fast. Okay, but I think he knows his audience will not catch up on it. Or maybe the audience expects that. I think they expect it. So anyway, the same with Saturday Night Show, comedy, whatever. I remember I was about to tell you the year, but more than 20 years ago, let's put it this way. Because I know exactly the time. I've been told by my boss then that my boss being the owner of the company, and I was working with him every day and so on, he told me that, well, if you want to have to laugh, go and watch Saturday Night Show. Okay, boss, let's see. I trusted the guy. I was interacting with him. So I watched it and I was like, I know I have a sense of humor, but these guys are not funny. Some rarely. I didn't watch every day or whatever Saturday Night Show, but I watched from YouTube later certain portions when you had, I know, like Eddie Murphy from the past, or you had now you have Chappelle, it was over there, and that it was funny and not, and so on. A few things like you had, what's his name, Justin Timberlake or whatever his name is with some bugs. I think it was Jamie Foxx. There were some, but overall that's garbage and it's political. In the past 7-8 years it was just political against the truth, social. So now this guy right here just comes over there and tells you exactly what you need to understand in real life. So let's see what this guy is saying about Tucker Carlson. Leibovitz attacks an American. Daily Show host Jon Stewart spent more of his... I mean, if you think I'm a bad person, and maybe I am, but I'm not going to go with that, I'm going to show you. I mean, it's not a secret or anything like that. I mean, Jon Stewart, that's the suspect. Yeah, right there. I mean, it's not me just dreaming of a white Christmas. Right here. I mean, I don't think he feels bad about it. I mean, actually, that's his name. But he changed Stewart to Stewart, like James Stewart, the actor. Great job. That tells me people are trying to hide something. You know, like, for instance, women who put fake boobs or they do all kind of fake things. When they try to hide. You tell me you're dishonest from the very beginning when I see you all fucked up with and like a fucking goose. Jesus Christ. That tells me you're dishonest from the very beginning. If you try to lie to me of who you really are, you know, I want to take you, put it in a swimming pool, do like this a few times, take your fake eyelashes and everything else you got and put it straight. Now I want to see if I like you like this. That's the way I want you. And then, yeah, you can touch up here and there, but I want to see you the way you are, not the same with this guy. Why do they hide that? Or not hide, avoid. There's many like that. But anyway, let's move back on. It's not about this guy's origins or anything like that. Live fuck, man, you can't fuck shit. Now, I didn't do anything but tell you the truth here. I'm not, I didn't make up shit. Stewart tried to come up with a description of Carson's face as he sat through Putin's lengthy speeches. And I'm quoting, it's not really a straight face so much as you try to convey a mixture of what appears to be shame, arousal, and I'm gonna say it, irregularity. Irregularity. Jesus Christ. Stewart observed his observer, yes. For instance, like you are constipated while jerking off to a Sears catalog. Okay. But hey, that's the level that he's got an audience. It's always a competition. As long as they don't infringe my right of competition. And they do. What can you do? So it's like try to compete with, let's say, natural gas in the European market, and you can't make it because your liquefied natural gas sucks and is 3 times or 4 times more expensive than the, let's say, Russian gas. Then what do? You take your weasels to impose a sanction on themselves, bar the competition, and then you show up at the shores. I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you liquefied natural gas 3 to 4 times more expensive, and you got to do it because I told you. If these guys are not trying to cut and they try, because if I keep talking about Mr. Leibovitz the way I know about, you're not going to see me here too much longer. So anyway, let's go to the next article. This is freedom of speech in America. Now this thing comes from Breitbart. You know, Breitbart, yeah, I know, extremists, blah, 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 but if you look at their the guys who are in charge, you're going to find out a lot of, where are they? A lot of Americans. So the American is attacked by another American, right? Yeah, okay. Jon Stewart attacks Tucker Carlson after facing woke backlash over Biden criticism. You're such a dick, end quote. Oh, he doesn't really matter. He can do whatever. But I can also point out that he is just a tool. And he didn't wait five programs. He did it at the second time. Jon Stewart damage control was in full effect Monday night as he went after ex-Fox News host Tucker Carlson, lambasting Carlson for his interview with Russian leader, he's not a dictator, Vladimir Putin. The sneaking attack appeared to be, it was not sneering, it was sneaky. It was not sneaky whatsoever. Sneering attack appeared to be the Daily Show host belated effort to reassert his left-wing credentials after being mocked by daring to criticize President Joe Biden in the previous show. Now, obviously, this is Breitbart, and they are showing something else. Nevertheless, Jon Stewart, we got your number. We know what you are over there for. And you were activated. You are gladly activating yourself. And you try a last hooray in that. And it seems like you have an audience. And you will always have that audience as long as we have some people who are educated but don't know much. Educated being they got a diploma, because these guys equate getting a diploma with being a college degree, being educated. That's not the same thing. Or being smart. No. Or knowledgeable or wise. No. That's acquired with time, and you figure that out when you speak with someone. And you ask 2 questions, and you don't know if the guy knows the answer. Like say, okay, when did I don't know, Napoleon invade Russia? Or gives you the name, gives the, okay, when was, I don't know, the unconditional surrender in the Second World War, Japan unconditionally surrendered to United States of America. Wow, September 2nd, 1945. Okay, oh man, that's smart. No, he's got a memory on that particular event. That's all. But ask the person to make an analysis, a synthesis of something, and see how he uses the information that he has or doesn't have, and see how he's putting things together to bring you a conclusion or to solve a problem or answer your question. And I dare you to ask 2 questions nowadays in the new world. Ask 2 questions, or maybe 3, but are related. 3 questions, and you figure out who you're dealing with, what kind of person that is. 1, ask about the Middle East conflict, and you're going to find out one out of the 3. The second one, ask to tell you about Russia and Putin. And the third one is ask about God. These 3. And you figure out that you don't need anything about that person. You know how moral you approximate, at least I am able to experience gave me this, not I just woke up with a hard on. No, experience gave me that about 93%, 0.5 gave me this assessment of people. Asking questions regarding this, if you ask them, okay, do you think that Noah lived, 900 years? And he built his ark when he was 600? Do you think that he's got 2 pairs of each on that ark? And if they say yes, you say, yeah, okay, all right. Yesterday I saw Humpty Dumpty on the street, and I spoke to Humpty Dumpty. And Snow White showed up, and we hit it straight right there. Okay? And I guarantee you that person will be, wait a minute. So then you realize that in certain subjects, the person can, and in certain subjects, wait a minute, you didn't see Humpty Dumpty, did you? Holy fuck. And it's the same thing with Putin, the evil guy, and the Middle East conflict. I don't want to give names, for obvious reasons. I've not covered like Jon Stewart Leibowitz. Thank you very much for being with me again today. He is just a mouthpiece, and he works against, I would say, United States of America. Why? His attitude towards these kind of things, oh my God, he's got constipated, he's this, as that. I watched that interview, and I think that Tucker Carlson showed a lot of training. The training was, for instance, when Putin told him that, and I know, Mr. Carlson, that you applied to be a CIA agent, or CIA was, yes. And Tucker was, well, you do that with training. I don't think Tucker did not hear that. His eyes did not do anything. So anyway, good for him. He kept his cool. So here you have Leibowitz. Good luck. You're going to be propagandized more. We need people like him. So you can point the finger as Al Capone, not Al Capone, what's his name? In Scarface. Al Pacino did in Tony Montana when he got drunk at the restaurant. You need people like me. So you can point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy. But in this case, not like that. We need him so we can use him to see, that's what he said, this is what he wants. See this, so you can unmask these guys as propaganda machine. This is very easy, but you have to pay attention, you have to memorize what you paid attention to, and then you're going to make patterns. And once you make patterns, You know how people react in the same circumstances. Relatively 99% the same way. So you know now Leibovitz, good luck. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. I think you already got his number before, but he's back in business.